What's up, guys? Black Templar 420 back again. I've got a new video for you guys today. And this is a side by side by side comparison of three 1/72nd F14 models. And what we got here is we have the Unimax VF32 Swordsman F14A. We have the Witty Wings VF154 Black Knights F14A. And then we have the Sentry Wings VF101 Grim Reapers F14, I believe that's supposed to be the F14A as well. But okay, so let's do this comparison so you guys can see what's going on. First off, it's obvious that the model with the least amount of detail would be your Witty Wings. Some issues with quality control on this one as well, namely the placards or the stenciling. You notice that the stenciling on this side, and take note of where this 100 is on this side, and then let's take a look at the 100 on this side. You'll notice that this 100 is a lot lower than this one, and that goes with all these decals, stencils on this side. These are all higher up than the ones over here on this side of the plane. So, you know, that's one issue. There are a couple other issues with it. I'm not going to go into detail, but they're minor, but they can be a little bit annoying when you take a look at them. Like, oh man, come on now, come on. But hey, what do you expect? You know, 75 bucks, and well, you get what you pay for, in a sense. Sometimes that's not always true, but in this instance it is. But the one thing I do like about the Witty Wings F14 is it has features on it that the higher priced ones, such as your Sentry Wings, doesn't have. Such as, let's see, this one has movable rudders. And these rudders are movable. As you can see, you move those. Oh, break my shit, man. Air brake, that's also deployable. I'm not gonna go mess with it right now, but the air brake deploys. Of course, opening, closing canopy, wings swing out, rear stabilizers. I forgot if those are stabilizers, what they're called. These move for positionable. The front stabilizers that are right here, getting in there. These stabilizers right there, you're supposed to be able to deploy those out as well. You can have them either in the open or closed position. Unfortunately, mine were glued shut in the assembly process, so I actually cannot deploy those. But yeah, that's one feature as well. So I mean, it has those features on there, which I wish that the Sentry Wings does, but for one, the Sentry Wings doesn't even have the stabilizers right there. Rudders are not movable, and the air brake as well is also not deployable. Basically, the only parts that move would be your canopy, your wings, and your rear stabilizers. But as far as detailing goes, obviously the Sentry Wings is way better than what you're going to get on the Witty over here. I mean, Sentry Wings, you've got nice, crisp, recessed panel lines, excellent stenciling or decaling, whichever you want to go with. A little bit more accurate too, as you see. It actually has the intake bypass ramp in it, whereas the Witty Wings does not. And the overall profile of the airplane is a little more accurate. It's a little sharper. You know, it catches the true image of the F14 more accurately than with your Witty Wings. And I mean, well shit, at twice the price, you would kind of hope so. But also at twice the price, you would kind of be hoping for some more movable parts, little some more features. But hey, you know, that's just how it is. One thing that I don't like about on the Sentry Wings is getting this rack right here to get flush up against the aircraft. It's pretty much impossible unless you do a little modification of it yourself. Maybe use a little super glue. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean, if you don't mind, you know, you might be able to get it a little more flush up against the bottom part of the fuselage. And that's one thing I like about on the Witty is, as you can see, you're able to put those on a lot, get them a lot more flush. And so, you know, that's kind of one area of engineering that Witty has over over your Sentry Wings. Also, Sentry Wings on the chin pod, you notice that the front part is actually just painted silver, whereas on the Witty, they actually have a clear plastic lens, which, you know, I like that. That looks a lot better, you know, gives it a little more realism. So I wish Sentry Wings had have done that as well. But also, I mean, you take a look at all the little antennas and, you know, angle of attack probes and everything. You know, over here on the Sentry Wings, they're a lot sharper. You know, they'll just look better. They're a little bit better scaled, you could say. Now, with your Unimax, now this is for people who have never purchased a Unimax Forces of Valor, never even considered it. I'm telling you right now, buy them. Please buy them, because this is actually my first Unimax Forces of Valor model, and I was absolutely, completely fucking blown away. First off, this was 70 bucks. I got it from Flying Mule. So it's less, it's like $5 less than your Witty Wings, and obviously half the price of your Sentry Wings. But here's the thing. Take a look at this. Look at the detailing on this. Look at the panel lining. How crisp that is and whatnot. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I mean, you've got the air intake bypass ramps and everything. And after assembling this and putting it together, you know, putting on the weapons, weapon racks, you know, the wheel well, or your landing gear doors and everything. This is a Sentry Wings, basically. I shit you not. I mean, it's not made by Sentry Wings, obviously. But, I mean, just look at this detailing. And this panel lining on there. Look at that. Right? Now take a look at the Sentry Wings. They're identical. I mean, you're getting Sentry Wings quality and level of detail for less than what you pay for a Witty. And so, that's all I'm saying is, like, buy them. Absolutely, please buy these. These are amazing. You're getting Sentry Wings detail and quality for half the price, and even a little bit more. I mean, let's look at this again. I mean, look at all this fine stenciling that's done on here, on the wings, you know, the no step placards, you know, back here and everything. Look at all that. And then look, where is it at on the Sentry Wings? It's not there. It's not there at all. The only ones they have are these no step ones on the back right here. And that's it. I mean, shit. This is in every way just as good as the Sentry Wings. And I'm telling you, I don't know if maybe Sentry Wings has like some ones where they're like, oh, you know, that's not quite up to our standards. So they sell them to Unimax, and then Unimax makes them, or maybe they're both the same damn company. Maybe somebody that worked at Century Wings got fired or left or whatever and went over to Unimax and was like, hey, you know, this is how they're doing it over here. Let's do the same exact thing, but half the price. That's all I'm saying is this in every way. These two they're identical in every way. It's just your Unimax is half the price of your Century Wings. I mean, they both even come off their stands. Look at the stands. They're both exactly the same stands, except for Century Wings is assembled this way, and Unimax is assembled the other way around. But every single piece is identical. When I was assembling, like I said, when I was assembling this, I was like, this feels very familiar. And then when I broke out my Century Wings and took a look at it, I was like, wow, they're the same. They are exactly the same. Now, sure, granted, your detail on your Century Wings is going to be a little bit better. It's a little more crisp, a little more precise, but not by much. Not by much. Not enough to justify paying 2 times as much. I mean, honestly, if you were to put this in your house and have your friends come over that didn't know that this wasn't a Century Wings, if you did not tell them, but they knew about Century Wings, they would swear it was. They would assume it was a Century Wings. But then you're like, no, man, that's a Unimax. I paid half the price. They're going to be like, what? Shut up. Really? That's a Unimax? That's not Century Wings? That looks like a Century Wings. And that's what I said when I opened the box. I was like, holy shit. I basically got a Century Wings clone for half the price. So, I mean, this video was just to show you the differences and mainly to let you guys know what's up with this Unimax. These Forces of Valor by Unimax. They're, like I said, they're amazing. I mean, take a look at it. Let's take one more look at it. Okay. Century Wings. Okay. Detailing. Panel lines and all that stuff. Alright. Unimax. Panel lines. All that good stuff. Plus the stenciling. All the extra stenciling. All the no-step stenciling and all that stuff. That is not even present over here on the Century Wings. Check these out, guys. It's worth it. Witty, you know, that's up to you. You can avoid that. Especially, I would highly recommend avoiding Witty when you can buy the Unimax for $5 less and have Century Wings quality. That's all I'm going to say. So, you know, I hope this video was informative, you know, helped you guys see some of the major differences between the two, even though between these two right here, there really isn't any difference except for this was half the price. So, yeah, when you get a chance, check out the Unimax. Of course, always Century Wings, but if you can get Unimax instead, go for it. So yeah, that's all for this video, guys. And until next time, Black Templar 420 signing out.